Can y'all see me or no?
Yes, we can totally see you. You look cool. It's cool. You know what? You look like one of those '90s grunge videos, music videos. That's what you do. You're on the woods. Oh, there. Now he went away.
I think what is happening is that he gets a call and it kicks him out.
Well, he needs to block the calls. That's what he needs to do. Well, we'll just talk, me and you, Sam.
I told him, like, put to the
do not disturb. Oh no, there's two Erasmus. Holy moly! Oh, that looks good. Just do not disturb, dude. Like, do not disturb me for the next 15 minutes. It's not hard.
Are y'all back?
Yes. Yeah. Are you back?
Am I back?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Y'all
yes, we can totally hear you. You look really cool.
I think I'm gonna click out, but then y'all just keep on going.
Oh, okay. Well, then how are you gonna end the show for us? Because we can still read the comments. People can comment all they want to, but we can't put them on the screen.
No, just
go. Say hi.
Bring it out. Just stay there.
Just stay there. You're good. Snoopy said Erasmo and his hobo chic look.
Hobo chic look.
That hobo chic look.
You do.
What Efra de la Calle said. Efra de la Calle said, if I didn't know you, I would think you were homeless.
But they didn't see what your hair looked like without the hood. Eesh. Don't show everybody because they'll become a meme. You know, we don't want that.
No memes.
No memes.
No.
Okay, he went away. I really got the call. Well, if you can't hear us, Sam, did you hear about Chad Prather? He's running as a Republican candidate for governor, and he was banned by Facebook yesterday. So Erasmo is not the only. Not the only Republican candidate being banned by Facebook. I don't know why he was banned. He was banned yesterday for 7 days. It's just very coincidental that two firebrand Republican candidates get banned from Facebook on the same day. Erasmo and Chad Prather.
Anything that you have on your post on anything you have on Facebook, they're gonna go after it, man.
Oh, without a doubt.
No doubt. Down and dirty, and that's just right now.
Yeah.
When it gets closer.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not even November. People aren't actually getting voted in, but they banned Erasmo.
And I think if they want to, they can keep on going after other posts, and they're gonna keep on finding the same things.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, if you post any violence, any of those little fights at the schools or whatever, you can get banned. and you know, little Mayor Farquaad's out there like, let me find it. But he's gonna deny it. He'll deny it. It's just his followers, his people. Oh, there's Erasmo.
Did you see the video of the kid jumping from the surfboard?
No, did you?
Yeah, it sounds nasty.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. It's scary. Were you pushed off?
He was just like playing around, hanging from the rail on the previous picture.
Oh, so he was serious. So he was having a good old time.
Yeah,
because there was at Donna High School, right? That's where it was.
Yes.
Have you ever been inside Donna High School before?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of not a really pretty high school. It really is.
Well, I just see a picture because I know that Frankie posted it. Frankie Levo. There's a picture of him hanging like by one hand, trying to be all cool. And I guess he slipped or something. I don't know what the exact details, but when he falls, you just hear when he lands and it just snaps. So I don't know if it was a snapping from the legs or the snapping when his head hits the floor. But they did mention that his legs got broke, like they're broken.
Well, yeah. Like, what doesn't we check? So, where are you at Erasmo? I don't know where Erasmo's at. He just took off. He'll be back, I'm sure. He'll come back at some...
I think that's what he said. Hico, Xico, and Veracruz. Hico, Veracruz.
He's over there having a good old time being homeless. He'll come back at some point. We're just gonna have to read the comments until he comes back and shuts us off.
So when you travel like a different country and you look poorer than they do.
That's true. Well, no, actually, that's a pretty good little. That doesn't look like a poor hoodie, does it? Does it look like a poor hoodie to you?
No, but I guess the way he uses it, I don't know. To me, it doesn't look poor. I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, I wish I could put the next comment on. I'll read the next comment. Snoopy SA Texas. So guys, put your comments up. We'll read them. They come up on the side thing. We just can't put them on the screen until Erasmo comes back. So Snoopy said, so hey, yesterday evening I heard you say Roy de los Santos making that comment about Charo days, and And what the hell? And then a little emoji. That's offensive. Not everyone likes it. Deal with it, Roy. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. Sam, what do you think about that? The quote, if I got it correctly from there he is. What do you
Hey
think?
guys,
There you are.
yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all keep on going. I mean, I might just get off and on, off and on. So
Está
I'm
bien.
in Hico. I'm in Hico. So y'all keep on going.
Okay, está bien. Go eat. Hey, maybe you can like eat while we're talking. I want to see that food, man.
Yeah,
So
I
so
know he
uh,
was ordering like, or someone else was ordering longanisa and something else. What that is, I
ooh,
have no idea.
longa. It sounds like a
It's like a
lonja.
sausage, isn't it? Longanisa.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like it's something a lonja, like, I don't want to eat that. I'm sorry. Maybe it's intestines.
I
Tripas.
know.
A different word for tripas. Who knows? No,
No, but
well,
going back to Rio de los Santos, is it offensive? It might be. I think it is. Not everybody's down for that stuff. Not everybody from Brownsville is at Charro Days and Sombrero Festival.
uh,
You don't want to see everybody from Altenglor or from Rivera and everybody over there. Vero did say that they're living in Washington Park because they're catering to that part of town, supposedly. Although there's, I don't think there's anywhere else in the city that could have like a bigger space or a space like that could cater to all those people and the
mm-hmm.
parking lot.
Okay,
Uh,
pardon.
when comparing it over here to, it's not quite a comparison, but over here they have, for instance, they have like this huge area for the parking lot that fits well over
That's
a
true.
hundred, uh, and they only charge you like $5. But
Lolita.
if there were to be a space like that somewhere in Brownsville, which there is a lot of spaces around Brownsville, because they're apparently Brownsville is taking over us, I guess, a southern part of Cameron County.
Why not they should just move it over to SpaceX because I think Bobby Lerma, the former municipal court judge, who's an awesome guy, for the city of Brownsville, posted that SpaceX is not going to be necessarily using, if I understood it correctly, the Starship little thing is not going to be coming out of Brownsville. It's going to be coming out of Florida. And so it's like, well, I guess it's going to be like a ghost town. So maybe we can move Sombrero Fest over there and then everybody can have a good old time on the
Yes,
SpaceX property.
but as it is, they already get water delivered to them.
Ah.
So
I'm just trying to get rid of them, because I'm not a huge Sombrero Fest
no, I understand.
person.
I understand. For me, it's good. Okay, it's no biggie. They can have it totally fine. It makes money for the vendors and everybody else. But you need to have a space that fits them adequately. It's like when you have a party in a salon
Right.
and you want to fit as many people, but it's not safe.
Yeah. Well,
That's why they have an occupancy.
Lolita had asked earlier what happened to Erasmo. Erasmo is eating, and it looks like a homeless hobo. Well, that's the same thing, right? Homeless hobo in Mexico. And so later on, you're going to see a post that Erasmo said, "I'm in Kiko with an X." Apparently,
Kiko. It's
Kiko.
Kiko. It sounds
I
like
didn't know I didn't know how you could pronounce it with an X, Kiko, like that. I didn't know that
no, it's Hiko, like
with a
like a
Q.
J sound. Um,
And then what did Roy say? Well, Roy, the way if again, don't quote me on it because it was Saturday night when I saw it and I didn't really, I should have saved it. Roy said that you can't consider yourself from Brownsville if you don't like Charo Days. So apparently I'm not from Brownsville. Well, I mean, I've never claimed to be from Brownsville. I live in Brownsville. But yeah, so if you do not like Charo Days, according to Roy de los Santos, you're not from Brownsville, I
like
guess.
there's many things. I know that there's one of the things that I guess, well, it kind of bites. Like if you don't go to Charo Days or some other festival from Brownsville, but then people compare it to Borderfest, and it's
Uh-oh,
like
Erasmo. Wait,
Brownsville.
breaking news out of Mexico. Erasmo just literally fell in the middle of the street. He literally just fell in the middle of the street. Breaking news. Okay, now go on, Sam.
He just came in and just said, "I literally just said, oh, that's where he's." But
There you go. the Los Fresnos rodeo sounds 10 times better than Charo Days. Dude, so you live in Los Fresnos? Did you go to the
yeah,
rodeo?
I sure did.
Wow, tell me about
There's
it.
a carnival there, the rodeo's there, and then there's a concert at the very end. Um, I think there was a Spasmatic. They only have two, to be honest. There's just Spasmatics, and then it was Aaron Watson, the country singer.
Ah,
And it's only like $20 a pop, which is not bad. And then it was and it was sold out like the 3 days.
Mm.
I think it was 3 days because I went on Friday, Saturday, and then there was Sunday. The one Sunday kind of doesn't have a concert though; it's just Friday and Saturday for the concerts.
So do you like going because you get to see all the ladies in those tight jeans and
It gets pretty good, man.
cool?
Because not only that, they also have all the food vendors, which you get to eat all the funnel cakes and all the turkey legs, all the tacos, and all that stuff. They also have competitions for like the pigs, the sheep, the goats, all that. They do all that stuff.
What kind of competition with the goats and the sheep? I'm just
It's,
just kidding. Just kidding. It just sounded funny, you
it's
know?
a rodeo.
Like with the goats and the
It's a
sheep.
rodeo. That's what they do in rodeo.
That's what they do. I still can't believe he fell down. Okay, maybe tonight he can tell us a story about how he fell on the middle of the street.
He's Erasmus in a mission to fall in every country.
I think so. I think it's a rule. Did he fall when he was in Ecuador? Did he fall down in Ecuador?
He fell in Italy, I think.
Well, yeah, he fell in Italy and Spain and now in Mexico. But did
Yeah,
he fall in
my bad,
Ecuador?
Spain.
In Peru? No, didn't he also fall in Italy? No,
I
did
don't
he?
know.
I thought he did.
There's a
También.
pretty good chance he did.
Yeah, we're just gonna assume he did. So you can guarantee that Erasmo will fall down your street. It doesn't matter how nicely paved your streets are. Okay, okay. So Lolita then said, like Javier. That's true. And then Lolita said, "Who cares about Roy and his opinions?" Well, we're supposed to care because he was interviewed by Channel 5.
It was kind of like a representation of Brownsville, but not everybody is down for that. That's why they're supposed to be like, okay, there's Charo days. I know the Ciclovia doesn't happen as often, but then they're supposed to. Did you go to the what was it? South by Southmost? When they had that
The South by Southmost? What's that? Oh, you mean the Crossroads?
Well, before Crossroads, there was South by Southmost.
Oh no! When did that happen?
Rock bands in downtown. It was like a bar hopping type of deal.
Oh, I don't do bars. I don't drink, so I don't. Well, when did that one happen?
South by Southwest, right?
Yes.
Same thing, but in Brownsville, South by Southmost.
But when did that one happen? I don't remember that happening.
I want to say 2017, 2018.
Wow, where was I?
I just remember like bar hopping from the Kraken to the next bars, and then Hueso, and then there were like several bars, and then the only bad thing was that they were trying to make it kind of like 6th Street, but you couldn't have your beers in the street.
Well, then that's not 6th Street. Then it's not like 6th Street.
No,
like,
because they couldn't.
It's not even like Calle Sexta.
Yeah, it's not. They couldn't enclose the area. They did have a lot of food vendors. Like there was like a block from there. There's like a little parking lot, and man, that food was delicious.
Okay, but did you go to Crosswinds or you just couldn't afford it?
I didn't go to Crossroads.
Crossroads. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, I couldn't afford it. I mean, I think Erasmo went, but he was giving it.
I didn't know there was a price to it either.
Well, yeah, Erasmo got a free golden ticket for that one. He won't brag about that one. But okay, another comment. So OMG for some Snoopy essay. OMG Erasmo, your second accident outside the USA. LOL, he fell in Europe too. He did. So okay, we're gonna do continents. So when he goes to Asia, he has to fall down. Next time he goes to South Africa, South America.
To go to the Middle East. I want to know what happens there.
No.
Hopefully his YouTube grows for a better choice of word.
Oh, by the way, remember, Erasmo is banned on Facebook, so the only way you can watch him is on YouTube. So you all can share the feed so everyone knows that he's on YouTube. Okay, Erasmo wrote, I've fallen and I can't get up. Pinche Urkel. He's like Urkel. Madrid and Ecuador and Peru. He's fallen in all of those places. He just didn't fall in Italy. Did he even go to Italy? I thought he went to Italy.
So that's I could have sworn it was Italy too.
Yeah, so he's fallen in 3 countries.
My bad. I had confused Italy with Madrid. So it was.
Did?
It was.
Wasn't he supposed to go to Italy though? I thought he was supposed to go to Italy too.
He did go. He just didn't fall there.
Oh, pobrecito. I mean, I wonder if he has scars. That's probably why he looks homeless, because he had all those scars from the falls. Snoopy says, Crossroads, is that thing Erasmo says bombed? Yes. Oh, Erasmo also fell in Rome at the Vatican. He fell down at the... you really do need to go see a doctor for this. You might have something wrong with your cabeza.
No, I think when he fell at the Vatican, it was a sign.
Oh, God wanted him on his knees and praying and come to the true church. No,
It could be a sign. I don't know.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, he. I just think he needs to come back to the true church. I mean, he could become a priest and everything. I mean, he already has the outfits, but he doesn't want to do it because he says he's a Protestant. Because
Hey,
he
did you
says
see on the that they're gonna actually bring over the prototype from the Starship?
yes, but I thought it was. Was that the story that came out that Bobby Ledman posted about them going to do the trips to in Florida or no?
No, it's because this guy Musk posted that if Bronson wanted a prototype for the Starship.
Ooh.
And apparently everybody started saying yes. Some people wanted it at the island, some people
Oh.
wanted it in Brazil, like actually in Brazil, and some people wanted it at the beach. So he ended up saying yes, but I guess he finalized saying it at by the airport.
Ah.
So they could have like I guess a Starship prototype there at the airport nearby. I guess
I
so.
mean, so he has to
When
leave
you
his
land
junk
there in
somewhere,
Brazil,
right?
you're seeing a rocket.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
So
he does have to leave his junk somewhere, right? He can't just leave
yeah,
it on his property.
it's the best way to like rent out a space without paying for it.
I guess, yeah, man. That's how you become rich. You get,
Yeah.
he's the richest man in the world. He's for nothing, right?
Yes.
Lalo Lopez. If you don't like chowder, then you're not from St. Joe's. Eso sí, that is so true. You're not from St. Joe's. Did you go to school in St. Joe's, Sam?
Nope.
We couldn't afford that either.
Nope.
No,
Nowhere near that.
no.
My
Snoopy.
parents' income was nowhere near that.
Snoopy said, Beto Heart Farquad. Oh, that's true. He
Is he
does.
still around town or he's up and down?
Well, he's always up and down, but because he's a little kid, right?
Yeah. I'm just wondering. I'm just waiting for that whole post when they Musk swings by Charo Days or something or Sombrero Fest.
Oh my God, that is gonna be like
Have you seen the memes or no?
no,
There's one where they're like where Musk is in Sombrero Fest and he has his I guess his mouth kind of crooked. Porque I hear he went down to Brownsville and get some coke and stuff. So,
Well, he doesn't do
like
that.
no pegó nada.
No, no, no. We do not condone any such images. I do not. And neither does Erasmo. Next thing that anyway. No, I'm just waiting for him to come down, and it's going to be explode the internet here in Brownsville. Everyone's going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
They're going to rename the Obama tortas. They're going to probably rename them after Elon.
There's Obama tortas.
Yeah, because he had a torta when he came to Sombrero Fest, I guess in 2008.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He came. Yeah, it was a big deal. Seriously, it was like everybody go
That's
gaga.
true. I remember seeing him, but it was at the UTB
We'll
when he went to
see.
the Gran Salon or something like that in that area.
Yeah, Snoopy Roman, you don't get along with Tetro or what? Not really. It's a long story that I'm sure Erasmo doesn't want me to say, but I'll give you the short version. Me and her used to be really, really good friends. But then in 2015, when I was running for city commission and she was running for re-election, she was running against my good friend Sergio Zarate, ran against her. But both of them are my friends. And since I can't vote over there, I wanted to stay neutral. And she threw a hissy fit and became all drama because I wanted to stay neutral between two people. And to be fair, Sergio never asked me, demanded that I ever support him. But I guess Jessica didn't feel like I could be friendly with Sergio. And I've known Sergio a lot longer than I knew Jessica. So it's like, what do you think about that, Sam? Is that would you have done the same thing? Would you have stayed neutral, or would you have had to pick somebody?
I would have stayed neutral to be honest, because first of all, you can't even vote in that district, like you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, and they're both your friends. So I would have done the same thing, and it's a little
Yeah.
bit childish. It's not like oh my god, I need to get your endorsement. You know,
Like, yeah, I mean, because we helped each other out when we ran
Yeah.
in 2011, but in 2015, the other thing is that I just think that she just wanted an excuse to go help Rick. I think that's all it was, because she became good friends with Rick. I mean,
yeah.
I
I
became
know
friends with
bunch of
Rick.
people have. I know since the very beginning. Like I saw her. I've known her since the whole write-in candidate thing.
Oh wow, did you sign up for her, or did you help her, or what?
Yeah, I think I did. I think I did vote for her, but I didn't know much then. But that was because the whole I say Erasmo was. I think I was helping her at that time too. And then
Yeah,
something happened again, something along those lines of like being, I guess, a dispute, and then everything going downhill.
it's all
But it's
drama with
it's
her, right?
crazy. Yeah, it is pure drama, man. But it's you would think that people will be more mature than that. It's like that whole. I was watching La Doña and Frank Marr and that other guy's stuff, and it's just pure unnecessary drama, to be honest.
Oh, did you know that I know we're not supposed to mention her name, but she went to Abbott's event in McAllen, Vanessa. Can you
Really?
believe? Yeah, she went, and I can't believe she went out there and took a picture with the governor. I'm shocked that the governor's staff didn't like get away, get
Yeah.
away. Like, don't
Well,
take a picture with our governor.
the videos I saw was that I don't. They were saying that they were made up. I'm like, I don't know. I don't have those skills to be making an actual video that looks so real. But
Of
it looked like
Vanessa
she
and
was,
taking a picture with Abbott. That's real.
no.
That really happened.
The video of her online of her like smoking crack,
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen the video.
and people were like, "Oh no!" Like they were saying, like, "Oh, that video's made up. You can tell in the background." I don't know. Like it looks really real. Like
I mean, I've never seen it, so I'm pretty sure it looks real. I trust you,
yeah,
Sam.
it's crazy. But I
All
was
right.
seeing hers, and then I was kind of seeing like the whole Frank Mar. It's because I was trying to put like I guess make sense of everything, you know. But it was just I guess it's just they're just mudslinging at each other for no reason.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just Facebook drama or YouTube drama. It's all pinche drama.
Yeah.
Do you like? Okay, so how are the kids? Did you put them to bed already, or? Oh wait, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. I don't even know what time it
It's
is.
a long day, ain't it?
Yeah.
No,
It's all that crack.
I
You
had errands to run,
know?
pero as far as like I was what I was telling Erasmo yesterday was that I do want to I guess keep an eye on the whole I guess Galansky trying to block the whole personal finance report, even though you already said it that's already a law, but there is the whole thing was they're
The
trying to
committees.
include the
Oh,
non-elected members, yeah,
well,
in the
I,
committees.
I don't know why she's
Um,
making such a big deal about it.
because I guess they're
She
trying
has
to
like the
find
weirdest
they're trying
thinking
to
with.
find conflict of interest between, or if there is, they're not saying there is, they're not assuming, they're just like, hey, just to avoid any conflict of interest, we need to have that financial report.
All right, there's a comment coming from Luis Rodriguez. The Donna incident, and Sam, I'm assuming you're going to answer this question because I can't. The Donna incident, was that based on bullying or the TikTok challenge?
I have no idea. The guy didn't even look like he was being bullied at all. He was just hanging off the edge of the rail. And I have not seen any other like TikTok challenge like that.
Okay.
That they're jumping and breaking their legs. Although yesterday I did see the same thing with a, but I think it's a different scenario. It
Mm.
was this girl in Houston. She was trying to jump off the highway, but she was barely in the beginning of the ramp. And
Oh, wow.
I'm like, that's 10 feet. They're like,
That's
you're
scary.
just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah. All right. Mike Harry Hunt said, I heard Governor Greg Abbott has a float in the Char Days parade. It's sponsored by Hot Wheels. I was a little scared. I gotta be honest. When I saw that picture of Governor Abbott and Vanessa, I was afraid that Vanessa was trying to sit on him, and I'm just
Really?
like, it look, shoot, she just, it look, they were like
You do
real
know,
close.
like, not to make fun of her, not to poke at her or anything. I'm just stating out whatever the perspective that I'm seeing.
Mm.
But she's not. She has a couple of loose screws. Maybe
Well,
I'm
I
not
don't
too sure.
know. I
I'm not
don't.
too sure if that's with the same perspective that everybody else gets, but it's she needs assistance.
I mean, you're not saying anything that Roman has a few loose screws, I'm sure. So, I mean, considering
One
I'm a
too many.
germaphobe, that's not normal. No, but I mean, I was fearful for Governor Abbott being so close to her. For one, I mean, she could like. I wasn't sure if she was sitting on him, but if she was sitting on him, he wouldn't be able to feel it because he's paralyzed in the legs, and I'm like, he's not going to be able to feel the pain. But she was really, really close. But I'm pretty sure she wasn't sitting on him. I'm pretty sure she was just standing next to him. But it did not look good, and
No.
I don't blame the
Maybe one of
governor's
the reasons
staff.
he avoids the valley.
No, he loves the valley. He comes to the valley all the time. It's just like, I still can't believe Hot Wheels. Hey, he's cool though.
That sounds like a Tetru thing. He loves us.
No, no, I wasn't trying to make fun of her. You know.
Because I know he was over there in the Rio Grande City a while back when he was doing like the wall, talking about the wall, right?
Oh yeah, you went to Stark County when she did
No,
that?
no, no, no. I saw it. Like I saw it on Facebook because a couple of mayors went over there and a couple of like I guess politicians went over there.
Oh yeah, my friend Janie Lopez, who's running, who you're going to vote for in House District 37 in the Republican primary, because I asked you to, and you said sure. And so I appreciate that. No, Janie Lopez and a number of other state representative candidates went over there, and I think she live streamed it when it happened because she's awesome. She went to the governor's. There was some sort of lunch that happened for the governor here in Cameron County on Sunday for lunch, so she was there. So she's awesome. So Luis Rodriguez, I don't know why Erasmo wasn't invited. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Erasmo. Luis Rodriguez, the governor comes to the valley all the time. He loves the border wall, pussy. But he went to have lunch here in Rancho Viejo. That there's no wall in Rancho Viejo. So
Pretty close.
and he went to McAllen. There's no wall in McAllen, right? There's a wall in
So,
McAllen
but what was his topic there? You saw that whole event.
in
What was
Rancho
it
Viejo
about?
or the
No,
one
no,
at the
well, in both
McAllen?
places.
Well, I don't know what happened at the Rancho Viejo because I wasn't there. But you could go and watch the video of him being in the valley in McAllen. It was just a pachanga. He just wanted to come have a pachanga. So he talked about how he wants there to be a Hispanic governor at one point for the state of Texas, and that Hispanic governor is going to be Republican because he really believes
But
wholeheartedly that
I understand they're trying to be all inclusive, but why can't we just go back to what person that kind of could do the job correctly?
Oh, I agree. But I think what he's trying to say is that there's a big tent for the Republican Party that Hispanics can become a Republican. You know, Erasmo could very easily become the first Hispanic Republican governor if he wanted to. He didn't have to run for mayor. I mean, so he's based. You know, all the governor has to do is come have a good time with Erasmo, sure. Or maybe me or you, Sam. You're younger than me. Maybe you'll become the first Hispanic governor of Texas, and he just wants that Hispanic person to be Republican because the Democratic Party doesn't have to have ownership of our people. Lalo Lopez. Abbott looked excited. Well, he kind of sort of did. He
But
literally.
what did he talk about over there in McAllen?
Oh, well, he talked about that. He talked about, hey, want to vote for me. He was excited about there being high turnout. I think it was just a 10-minute speech about rah pachanga. It was un pinche pachanga, which is
Oh,
great. They had a
okay.
lot of food though. Like I wish I would have. If I would have known there was food, I would have gone. No, I'm just kidding. I would have gone. I don't go out very much. But Abbott looked. I was invited, but I was fucked up in Kiko. Did you hit your head? Luis Rodriguez, what did you all do to Erasmo? He fell on his Chico. Roman, don't get ideas into Erasmo's head. I know. Saludos. Alberto, saludos, Roman. Saludos. A small, Erasmo wrote, the small head. No. Well, I have a small head because I'm short. I'm not as short as Trey, though. I'm taller than Trey. He has to look up to me, and I have to look down on him. And there are very few people I can do that to, okay?
Were you here yesterday when we mentioned him about Trey trying to excuse the whole fact that he posted the girl's image and all that other stuff about the wall? That
No, tell me about that.
he did
No.
another post about like someone sitting in a car. So did you see that on his wall? So
No, I don't stalk him.
because I know you've seen the whole post about him posting the girl on the wall and finding the girl really quick and yada yada yada. The thing, and then everybody went on there and started like, well, what about Kimberly and what about bigger issues and why do you go for the really small petty crimes and making a big deal about it? And because he got an earful of like
No, but those are just the
comments
negative
for it.
Erasmo people, I bet. He probably just going to say, oh, those are just the negative Erasmo people. No?
To be honest, bro, because I know few people there and they're not Erasmo fans. And I saw several people share it because I was clicking on the shares and they were like, dude, not even Erasmo. And they were like kind of comparing the whole Erasmo thing to him.
Wow.
How it's like he's stooping to a new low. And I guess that's already gone and over because things nowadays, like something happens and 2-3 days later, everybody forgets about it.
Hmm.
But he even mentioned, some people were mentioning like, well, make sure you snip everything, because it's gonna get removed, and election's gonna come around next year, um, and now everything's gonna get erased or whatnot.
Hmm.
And he was like, nope, I'm just gonna keep it here and let it ride the wave.
The right the way. Yeah. Well,
But
look, the thing
it's
is
crazy.
that the the mayor's post made it to the news. It was on Channel 5 and I think even Channel 4, but definitely Channel 5. They actually said, according to the mayor of Brownsville, and they posted the whole Facebook post, this person was arrested. I'm like, so he's now basically the press secretary for the police department, or did they give him that information? He just posted it? Because I just found it very strange that it didn't come from the police department.
Yeah.
He's basically now just whatever he's. Do we have to pay him for that though? I don't know.
I don't
But
think
okay,
so.
so he posted another theft or something. So he's now
Yeah, there
becoming
was a
Erasmo?
vehicle. There was a vehicle theft, and he wanted to post it because people were calling him out. Like, well, you don't really post none of this Brownsville PD stuff ever.
Wait,
As it is,
okay.
you almost never post.
So he's copying Erasmo because
Well,
Erasmo is the one who
he
normally
was
posts
trying
those
to
things.
prove that comment's wrong by
Oh,
posting.
so
Yeah,
now he's gonna continue to post these things all the time.
I don't think
I
he's going to
mean,
continue. He was just trying to prove that one
just
comment's
one
wrong.
time, una vez, one time, bro. That's it. You know
Because
what?
it's not his deal. That's not his thing. Besides the whole being a lawyer, and it's more of like being a mayor and overlooking the
Mm-hmm.
operations.
All right. I
Have
think Erasmo's
you
kicking
have
us off
time
now.
for that?
I think Erasmo wants to kick us off already. It's already been 30 minutes and he's getting all lonely. I just want to see what he's eating. Maybe he can come back on real quick just to see what he's eating and then we'll go bye bye so he can
I
say everybody
did. I
goodbye.
did see right now, like on the downtown area, they did remodel some houses, and I guess they're trying to put that as like a plus, which is good. Trying to, I guess, beautify the downtown area and not just the businesses.
Ah, Erasmo, it posted. I hate that y'all are having more viewership than when I'm on. That's not true. I don't even know how many people are watching. I have no idea. Oh.
24.
You see, that's not a lot of people. It's only
Yesterday was
24 people.
10.
Yeah. Well,
I
because people
think.
didn't know that he was banned on Facebook
Well,
yesterday
yeah,
morning.
but regularly, to be honest, like during the live show on Facebook, it's easily like 75, and then on YouTube, you have like another 20 something.
Yeah. But then again,
So
he posts on so many streams that when you combine them all, it's probably
yeah,
closer to 300 people that watch him live.
yeah,
Because I think he puts it out everywhere, just
yeah.
everywhere.
And I know that afterwards, like, because sometimes not everybody has time to watch it at a certain time,
Yeah,
and they watch it afterwards, which
there
is
he
good.
is.
And to be honest, and truthful, like I sometimes look over the video because sometimes I will catch stuff afterwards. Like, oh, there's what Roman meant, or this is what Erasmo meant.
Okay, well maybe you just watch it with your wife and
I'm
say,
just
"Let's
like
watch it,
I'm
honey.
just like a
Let's make
regular
another
Joe,
baby."
man. I'm not like hardcore all into politics or know all these people or mingle with these people there in downtown area.
Hmm.
So some things I do know because I do research on it, but I don't know them personally. But that's
Trust
why I
me.
sometimes I go back and I'm like, oh, they're talking about this person, and it's like what I'm telling you right now about the
Mm.
whole Frank Marr and Veronica and all that other people. And sometimes I see some videos from like way back then from Frank, and it's like, dude, you're trying the hardest. You're doing too much.
He's a hard worker. I'll say that. He's a hard worker. Yeah. So, Luis, I don't worry, Erasmo, just for today, and then tomorrow you'll be back. I wonder when he's gonna come back. I never know with him. Like he says Saturday or Friday. He just wants to get away from
Hey,
Chardes.
but I'll be honest. It is getting more likes than it usually does.
I'm telling you because everybody's like, "Where's Erasmo?" Nobody knows that he's on Facebook jail. So, oh, let's go watch on YouTube. That's why they're watching it. Verdict reached in Ahmad Arbery case. Oh, all right. So apparently the verdict is jury reaches verdict in federal hate crimes trial of 3 men convicted. So awesome. Great.
What's the story with that other lady that was being accused of the murder of her daughter or the death of her daughter? and she's claiming to be innocent.
Oh, the Melissa Lucio thing? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about? I mean, apparently there's some sort of a documentary that may show or that she was innocent of what happened, but they are demanding that the district attorney Louis Sines remove the warrant to keeping her from being executed. And so at this point right now, Louis Sines does not want to meet with the family or anything like that. And I think he wants to continue doing the warrant. And because that's one way of being able to execute her. Now,
Yeah,
there are
and
many.
that a friend of mine was posting about Rubio, Mark Rubio, how he keeps on postponing, uh, I guess, a death sentence, and he keeps on appealing and going based on what's the technical term on this?
I don't
Uh,
know what your technical term you're talking about.
when
I'm not a lawyer.
mental insanity.
Oh,
That's what
so
he's basing
he's
it on.
claiming insanity. Well, it's
Yes,
temporary insanity.
I guess so. I don't know the exact details on it, but he's claiming, I guess, temporary insanity. But my friend was like, "Dude, they killed the kid. They chopped him off, and then they went to have sex while the kids were like in the other room, cut in
Yeah.
pieces."
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do after you kill your kids, right?
Yeah,
That sucks. No, I mean, I'm all for capital punishment. I'm totally cool with that. I'm totally down with that. I mean,
I just
Christ was
think if it's already
executed.
proven beyond reasonable doubt, should be
I
like
mean,
a fast pass on that.
I mean, even
On that
in
death row, give it
well,
a
even in
fast
the
pass. Come on, bro.
well, I mean, even in the New Testament, you had two people on either one person on either side of Christ being executed. One was being executed, I think, for thievery, and Christ didn't say that he shouldn't be executed for that. So I think you kill your three children and chop them up like that, you should be executed. I don't have a problem with that. Do you have a problem with it?
No, not at all.
And I know
If
there are
it
people
was
out there that
me,
are
I would
Catholic.
chop them off the same way.
Well, see, I mean, but that's cruel and unusual punishment. But then
Yeah.
again, that's against the
He
Constitution.
should be just mysteriously escaped from jail and picked up by some cartel that does that. Because I seen them videos, and I know they chop off people.
I mean, we could just have Hillary hang out with him for a little while, maybe. I mean, she does a pretty good job, doesn't she, already, by taking care of those issues,
That's
those little
horrible.
problems, maybe. No, even Erasmo
Did,
needs a jail.
did
That's a
Maxine
joke,
ever go to jail?
everybody. Don't get all offended. Like Roman wants her to. Roman thinks that Hillary kills people. No, I don't think that. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Did Maxine ever end up like they already found her guilty, right? Did she end up in jail, Maxine?
Who's Maxine?
The one from the
Oh, from the honey bunny, the guy
yes,
that
her.
killed himself in jail. That
Yes.
guy. Yeah, I think she's in jail. I think she was found. She was found guilty. Found
Because she
guilty
was
now.
gonna about it. She's about to dish out some names, isn't she?
Maybe. I mean, they just somehow mysteriously a guy just got killed in jail. How many
I'm
people do
waiting
you
for
know
those
that have been
names to
killed in
come out,
jail?
man. Because there was quite a few incriminating pictures of presidents that's been to those islands.
I don't know. Erasmo said, I'm sorry, Lalo Lopez, I apologize. Even Erasmo needs a day off. Well, see, he's Christ-like to some of y'all, right? The Lord needs a day of
That's what I was
rest.
telling Nightbot yesterday because he asked me like, "Where do you work?" And I'm like Jesus. I work in mysterious ways.
It's because they don't scream Lolita Davidovich. They don't scream. Oh,
We're not
yeah.
screamers.
No, not screamers. Lolita Davidovich said it's not a joke, and I think she means about my joke about Hillary. It's a joke. It's a total joke. Total joke.
It happens.
It happens. Yeah, and it starts with an S and H, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so there is a guilty verdict in that federal hate crime in Arbery killing. So I guess it was a hate crime. It's a hate crime. What's a hate crime? What do you think is a hate crime, Sam?
I don't know what it would fall into it, but it has to have. I guess, in my point of view, it would have to be like something racist or something gruesome.
Yeah, but isn't everything a hate? I mean, if you kill somebody, is that like not hate. I mean, you have to hate them or something. It's just a weird word, weird phrasing of hate crime.
Yeah, but murder is already like the next level up, wouldn't it?
Well,
Hate crime would
yeah.
just be like if you just destroy the property or you beat up the person.
I mean, I've never understood the idea of let's have a hate crime because I think everything is based on hate. I mean, when you commit a crime, like if you go steal something from somebody's house,
It's
you
like
hate the fact that they have that and you want
is rape
it.
like a hate crime?
Well, yeah, you hate yourself, don't you? You hate yourself, so you want to do nasty things to people that you shouldn't be doing. I think pretty much there's
I
a
don't know.
basis of hate.
That'll be too like psychological, too deep of a
I,
thought.
I hate that you all are getting more likes. Well, it's because everyone wants to hear from Sam. Sam's awesome. He talks more when I'm here, right? Not that much more, but he.
Not much more.
So anyway, okay, Sam. So how many are you going to try for more kids or what? No,
Nope.
you closed
That's
up that
it for me.
shop.
Yeah, that's it for me.
How many do you have? Like 10?
No.
5?
Yes.
5. Come on, you got to get the
There you
Brady
go.
Bunch. Got to get
No.
6. Brady Bunch. Brady Bunch. Come
No.
on.
Actually, today I was actually gonna go talk to the.
Actually, today I was going to try to have another baby.
No. I was in the middle of that, but this came on, and no man.
Well, that's what I mean. You go later on. I can only imagine Sam, honey. Let's go. Come on, let's watch the Erasmo show. I'm on there, and you can watch yourself, and then you can watch yourself watching yourself. Alberto Roman.
The superintendent over here in Los Fresnos, because I actually bumped into him.
Bump? Did you
And
create
he
a
was asking
baby?
me about like being in some sort of, I guess, some sort of district, a committee of the district.
He's going to
but
point you to that.
to some committee. I need to get the details of it.
Wow.
But I need to, I guess, message him, and I didn't want to message him yesterday because it was like Monday. I guess everything's getting like back into order. So now Tuesday, it's like it's more of a okay, everything's straightened up, and give him a call.
Yeah. Roman, the new and improved Erasmo 2022. Pues yo soy más flaco. Pues sí. And I have better hair. And not as gray as his. I don't have to paint it yet. Although I really have bad gray hair now. It's gacho bad. Gacho bad. Hey, did you hear about the Austin Public Library? They were offering $100. If I understand the Facebook post and the tweet correctly, they're offering students $100 to learn about sex education, especially those in the LGBTQ plus realm. What are your thoughts on the Austin Public Library paying children $100 to learn about sex?
Why would they want to pay them $100 to learn about sex? Like, is it their spot to be teaching them about sex? I understand some people don't have the parents to talk to their children about sex, but then that's where the counselor comes in, doesn't it?
I'm just surprised that
is that not under the realm of the counselors in school?
I mean, everything that happens in Austin will eventually come to Brownsville. So I'm just waiting for the day where the Brownsville Public Library is offering sex education for students, and they're going to be paying them $100. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, why are libraries so obsessed with sex and teaching sex information to our children? Like, what is it about sex that they want? It just, again, remember how we had this conversation? Maybe this is too deep for 9:00 in the morning, but remember when we had this education, this discussion about them wanting to indoctrinate our kids? That's just another way of doing it. You know, they're just, now we're going to pay you $100. Come and learn about sex. So this is all about spring break. We want to get you prepared for spring break. Lolita, a crime typically one involving violence that is motivated by prejudice and basis of race, religion, sexual orientation, yes, but I just think that it's just another thing of saying the word. Lolita then said, racism is the most evil sin. It's possible. I think it's actually pride is the most deadly sin. I think all sins derive from pride.
Because then you have the whole sexist and all the other ist.
Lolita then said, sex education, not sex. Well, they're going to teach them about sex, so teaching education. I don't understand why they want to pay somebody $100.
More about like sex orientation.
No, the wording. If you can look it up, Sam. If you get a chance, it's about sex education. They want you to learn, the do's and the don'ts. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're going to teach them the Kama Sutra for all I know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because I
mean,
know
it's probably about safe
nowadays,
sex, but even then, like, why are they doing this stuff? Like, but
I
it's
know
an awesome.
nowadays is like fifth graders, sixth graders, they're already like learning about sex or hearing about sex. But as far as like the library is pushing it to have like I guess a reading and then doing about that is a little bit on the awkward side. You
Yeah,
know, why would you
that
want
makes
to
sense.
have a group? It's like talking about going to sex therapy and having it in a group session. Like,
Nobody.
yes, let's have marriage counseling, but we're gonna do it in a group session. You don't
Look,
want to say your things
I
out there.
don't want a group session. Like, when you were in kid, did you have sex education? Did your parents have to sign the agreement to say, yeah, you can teach my kid about sex?
Like when they talked to me about it, it was like within the doctor. That was
Really? So you didn't go to the sex education class at BISD? Did they even have one at BISD?
oh, like they had the health class in seventh grade, but it wasn't like this is just like birth and this and that, but it wasn't like real specific. Maybe I didn't wasn't paying attention to it, but they did have it in second and seventh grade.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
I went to
as
school
graphic.
in Westlaco. I didn't go to school here in Brownsville, and
Oh, sorry to hear that.
they separate. I know. Well, they separated the boys and the girls, and they told me, the boys were in one room, and then we had the girls in the other. So they didn't want us together to learn about sex, and then they made us watch a porno, and I'm like, what is this? Like, why are you showing me this thing? It's like it was weird. At least it's just like what is this
This is
is
how it
weird.
happens, and then you're like, no, it does not.
What is like? Why would you
I've
show
been
me
lied to
that?
this whole time.
No, I just don't. I never. Erasmo said tricks idolizes Austin Mayer. Well, see, he does. He very much does. Lolita, how to prevent sexually transmitted diseases in pregnancy? Yeah, but they don't have to pay you $100. Like, but they're paying kids $100. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, there has to be like I guess an age, but I understand that by nowadays with all this information at your hands, literally, because in your phone, kids are
On your
having phones.
fingertips.
Yeah, because kids have phones. I know you don't let your child have
Mm-mm.
phones, but nowadays,
Yeah.
even with a Switch, you can get YouTube. If people have Switches, if people have on their PS4 or 5, whatever they have, their Xbox, they have access to internet, and it's out there. But I guess now they're learning at much faster rate and more information about it than we used to.
Yeah.
We're more about like, let's go play basketball or football or ride the bikes. While nowadays they're like, oh snap, look at these videos, and it's even out there with the whole TikTok
Yeah.
when they're doing random challenges, and it's all like more sexual than anything.
Lolita said, I learned about sex in a book and on my own. That's awesome. That's
That
cool.
dates you.
A book. And I didn't know how to. I don't. What book was it? The Kama Sutra? Have you ever read the Kama
That's what
Sutra,
I'm
Sam?
thinking. Like it could be Kama Sutra, but
I don't.
it could be. I don't know. There's many books, um, but it's. I don't know.
Was it Playboy in a hardcover? The hardcover version of Playboy,
I don't know. I was like, I know it's a little bit cliche, but I was more, but that was more into high
or was
school.
it the Sears catalog? Yeah,
You're
we
kind
couldn't
of like
afford Playboy. We just watched the Sears
you
catalog.
get
That's
the
all.
Sears catalog and the Victoria's Secret catalog, and when I go into the
But Erasmo wasn't the Sears catalog. It was the Montgomery Ward catalog. Probably was, right?
and then Circuit City.
The Circus City. No, the Circus City is newer. Circus City is newer than
I
Montgomery
heard that
Ward
there's
is.
still some around here, not around
Oh,
here, but like
I
in the
think.
country.
Wow, there's even a Blockbuster over in Oregon. I think it's still in existence. The
Man, that's
Blockbuster.
crazy. That's a relic.
That is a relic. Lolita then said, "You can even watch Erasmo on Switch."
Vamos.
Well, not today. Not today, because Erasmo is like eating. I wonder what he's eating. He hasn't told us. I want a picture of what he's eating.
Something.
Something. The lonja. Maybe it's lengua. Maybe he's eating lengua. Maybe.
um. Anything else? Like,
No.
how's on the shower days? I know you're not much of a fan of it, but have you seen the list group? the list of bands they're gonna
But
play?
the bands that are playing in Sombrero Fest is La Mafia. And I think at this point, do we just alternate La Mafia and Little Joe every year? Is that the rule? Or then every once in a while you sneak in Sueño, right? Duelo or whatever the hell that band is. No,
Could you get one that is kind of new? And I
I don't
understand
know.
it's not. They're gonna charge more if it's a newer one. Like if you get like a banda, like an
Well, because they
actual.
got to make their money, right? That's what it
Yeah.
is. I know Vito's probably over there like watching with his orange ticket and orange jumpsuit. I'm just kidding. It's Vito. I love you, Vito. I didn't mean to be that mean to you.
Don't kick my ass.
I did not mean to do it, but it's like it was just like it was right there. It's like I got you. Anyway, no, but I mean the cheaper the band, and the more money you make, right? So it's all about making money.
Yeah, because base is it goes quite a few people go, man, and he does get packed. And then you have the people who are like, and it's not always the same amount of. I guess it is the same amount of people, but they just keep on rotating it. You know, does that make sense?
Say that again.
It gets packed. Like it gets
Yeah.
packed since the morning. I know in the morning they don't charge, but like in the evening it does get packed. But then not everybody stays there. Some of them they get bored or whatnot. They leave, and then other new people because there's a line to get in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the grossest thing for me to go on those crowds because everyone's in line to use the restroom and then they come out and get a drink and they party on. Hey, hombre, they hang out. It's like, did you wash your hands? Like, it's just disgusting. It's just gross. I mean,
can imagine now with the whole COVID how that's gonna happen.
bullshit. I don't know. I'm sure they have a plan. I'm sure. Eddie Trevino wrote, I got the Kama Sutra book just for the pictures. I'm not much of a reader. We'll see. Who is? You don't want to think, right? Lolita Davidovich wrote, I don't like La Mafia, but that is what draws crowds. Well, see, that's true. Anyone who has seen Erasmus, anyone who has seen the Tinder swindle, please send me money.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
It's good.
Tell me about the movie.
It's just a guy who gets people on Tinder and then kind of takes them out on fancy dates. So they believe that he has a lot of money. And then this guy like, hey, my card got blocked. Can you transfer me some money and I'll pay you back and I'll send you a check for like more than what you're sending me. And then after a while, they do send him the money. And this guy just, I guess, disappears from people. But whenever he's on the date with someone, when he takes them out on a nice date, he's doing it with somebody else's money. And I don't want to ruin the video for anybody else.
Then don't tell me no more. You have already lost my interest. I think I was halfway there. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch it. Erasmo said, "Who hasn't seen the Tinder swindle?" That's what it. Okay, yeah, that's what he meant. Lolita then said, "Music sucks," and he also said, "Bathrooms are gross." That's very true, Lolita. They really are. Is there anything free at chowder days like Fiesta and South by Southwest? Well, there used to be. Didn't Jimmy Gonzalez try to do something free for a couple of years? También con what's his name? Mike Garza. I think at one point over by Amigoland, they were trying to do something free, and I don't know if it actually worked because
I don't know, but I do know that the bracelets, even though it's just for like 4 hours, they're $15 compared to over here in Los Fresnos. It was from like the whole day for $30.
Oh, really?
Like from 2 to 10, it was $30 per person.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah. Lolita said there's going to be a free COVID-19, maybe COVID-19 tests.
I know they in the Sombrero Festival, it's like free entrance from like the first couple of hours.
But once you're in there, like, can you have they kick you out? Because I think I've gone when it was free because I was working an event or something, working for one of the clubs that was doing it. And I think they don't kick you out after those 2 hours. You can stay there basically the rest of the night. But who really wants to stay at Sombrero Festival whole day and night?
What happened to me once was I was going to buy a ticket and there was a couple coming out and they were volunteers. And they're like, hey, you want my volunteer badge? They're like, sure, come down.
That's thievery, Sam. That's thievery. Roy de los Santos is going to come after you for that money.
I didn't give him anything. He was like, hey, man, you want this? I'm like, sure.
No, but I mean, you got in free. You snuck in. Vito's going to come after you for that money. Vito and Roy, they're going to be like, where's that money? What year was it? We know exactly how much we would have earned from you. Where's that money?
You wouldn't earn much from me.
Well, I don't know what year it was. Tell us. Everybody wants to know.
I don't recall the year.
Oh, it's okay.
But no,
Neither good.
if you were to switch the Sombrero Festival, where would you put it at?
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear what you just said because I read Erasmo's next comment. I'm just gonna wait for him to post it because I'm not gonna read it. I want him. I want it said because he's not gonna. Can you read it? You know which comment I'm talking
In
about?
the video, I mean, the Erasmo.
Yeah.
He
Don't
says
don't
that
read it.
there's some
Let him.
money
No,
that
no, 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 just don't. It's okay. I want him to post it. Don't read it. Let him post it. Where is it? Oh, he's gonna go there. Where's the money that Vito took?
when was that? When did that happen?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping you would tell me.
No, I don't even know their money.
No,
I don't even know.
I don't know. Maybe we can have Evito come on tonight, but he's probably busy having a good old time with the Mr. Amigo, Miss Amigo. I'm just wondering at what point is the liberal woke just social justice warriors gonna start calling Mr. Amigo MX Amigo? I'm just waiting for that to happen, or is that not gonna happen because it'd be weird. Lolita said Roy blows, and then she wrote sports park.
Yeah, many people are saying the sports park, but the whole thing with the sports park, since it's like I guess a park itself, but that's the same thing with Washington. They sell alcohol there. Why can't they sell alcohol over there too? Because
I don't know.
that was their debate. Like, oh well, we can't sell alcohol in the sports park.
Well, yeah,
Like,
because
well,
Washington Park is
it's
a
a park.
park. Then I think they even have like a jungle gym at Washington Park, don't they? I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
I don't go downtown
What
very
in the
often.
world is a jungle gym? That's way before my time.
I know what am I supposed to call it? Oh, by the way, is calling it a jungle gym racist?
Why? Because of the gym.
But no, the jungle part, like
What
just
was
swinging.
yeah, but that's a Jim something. What's his name?
Mm,
That's the one from that comes. It's in Disney. It oh man, I
Georgia
know
the
what you're
Jungle.
talking about. It's
Well,
there
the
in
jungle
Disney.
gym is the name that you call whenever they're playing in the little amusement park area. Like Sam, I don't know how old you are. Well, I sort of know how old you are. But did you ever go to the park and they had the slide was metal
Yep.
and it was all rusted? Like, what the hell were our parents thinking having to slide down that crap? Like, seriously, like
When
what
I went to it
waiting
wasn't
for
that
tetanus?
rusted.
Shoot, talk about we would need tetanus shots after that crap. Like, it was horrible. Like the rosa, like it's horrible. And just like I was thinking about that the other day because my son, we were in Harlingen and she saw the jungle gym there and like, oh, dad, I want to go there. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know. It's made of metal. Apparently they don't have the but apparently it's not made of metal. But I'm still not gonna go. I'm traumatized by that crap. And the metal seesaw when you go boom up and down because that's all we had. It was horrible. And oh, the merry-go-round of death. Did you ever play in that one?
The one where you
Seriously,
get
like we
in
would run around in a circle and you'd hold on for dear life, and the dang thing would like jiggle, jiggle, jiggle like crazy. But then there would be like metal in there, and you're like, oh crap! If you slipped, your freaking foot went in through the hole, and it got all cut up. Like it's horrible. Hey, wow! Like what the hell were our parents thinking?
that one's a good one. I don't know why they haven't brought that one back.
It was fun though. But then you would slip, like you would make it go so fast, the vuelo, and if you'd be running around, if you don't have a good grip on your feet, you slip and slide and you hit your head like there, like oh, all right, just my head like that, like crazy. Anyway, Lolita wrote Joey Blows, Jim Crow, Jiminy Cricket. I have no idea. Roman had a traumatic childhood. Yes, I did. I really did. No, I mean, but I had fun because you had fun because that's all you had. I mean, like our kids don't like rice and beans. And it's like, I love rice and beans. Sam,
Why
do you
don't
like
they
rice and beans?
rice and beans? Maybe they
Because
don't like
they're
the
my
soup
kids
cooking.
think they're all ricos, right? They're gonna like yesterday, my little boy had the choice of going, you want to go to play golf, Miko? Or do you want to go to Oyster Bar? Like, I didn't have those choices growing up, okay? It was either like, okay, you want to go play outside on the street barefoot, Miko? Or do you want rice and beans? Those were my choices growing up. Oh, okay, I guess I'll go play outside in the barefoot without shoes because didn't want to ruin my school shoes because that's all I had was school shoes. I didn't have two pairs of shoes or three or four like some people. I had one, and it had to last me from August to April. It didn't, or May. It didn't matter if my feet got too damn big. I had to use that.
Like,
And I
what do
only
you
had
mean
five.
what do
Huh?
you mean you have different Monday shoes and Sunday shoes?
No, that
This
doesn't have no.
week.
We didn't have that back then. We were poor. But the fact that my child had a choice of Oyster Bar, and we did both, right? You know, we
But
would
you
go play
provide
golf.
those options though
Well,
too,
yeah.
no?
I mean, that's why like people like I went to New York Deli in Harlingen, and one of my friends, Veronica Deaton, I was eating my food, and she comes out, she's like, "Hey, Roman," and I was like, "I'm eating my food, like don't give my food away." And I'm like, traumatic childhood, thinking, "Oh my gosh, she's gonna steal my food." Like, no, she was gonna steal my food. I just wanted to eat in peace because
That's
I didn't want her to breathe on my food, and then I ate it. It's just
that was dramatic experience from jail or something.
so I could never do well in jail. That's why you can trust. That's why when people say, "Well, I'm the kind of person you want to vote in for office," because I'm afraid of going to jail. I'm not like
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
gonna
want
do
to do
anything
that.
wrong.
So I don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want to go to jail. It's a scary place. It's a scary, scary place. Speaking of jail, I wonder how Sylvia's doing. Isn't it almost been a year since she's been in jail? I don't know. Sylvia, Erasmo would know. What's the 1 year anniversary of her going to jail, Erasmo? He would know. And are you going to throw a party when that happens? I'm curious. Lalo Lopez. So where do the poor go during char days? Pues en la casa?
Well, charity is just the parade, no?
Yeah, but you still have to pay for the damn chairs. And then they get like, don't they get mad at you if you take your own chairs and you try to
They
sit
give
next to
you
the chairs?
attitude, man.
And they're like, no, you didn't pay for that chair, but it's my pinche chair. I'm like, no. If you want to sit, you have to sit behind the chairs. We like they own the freaking street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Lolita.
I don't know where else they would do, you know?
I don't know. But you know what they could do? They could just wait at the end of International Boulevard, just stay over there, and after the parade is over, they all go through there. You should miss the ones that go to Mexico. That would be a way of going for free, I guess. The parade. You know, Lolita said no, like Darth Vader. I don't know. I don't know what she's saying.
And
No,
now
Lolita.
that should be it for everybody. It's already 10 o'clock past.
Pues I don't know. Oh yeah, because he has to go work. Sam, what do you have to do? What are you gonna do today?
People waiting on me here. But
What are you gonna
hold on.
bed? Oh, he does have to work. Oh no, because he has to go to the bedroom and watch himself again because he needs to make another kid. 666. It's okay, Brady Bunch.
No.
You're gonna be like Papa Brady and Florence Henderson. Florence Henderson was hot.
Be like Tom Brady, bro.
Erasmo, was Florence Henderson hot? Because she was hot.
Can y'all see me now?
Yes, we can totally
Your
see
hair
you.
looks like a mess.
I did an amazing job, man. I kind of feel like a little bit on the jealous side.
It's okay. I'm jealous you got to eat food. I'm hungry. What'd you eat?
I was actually eating, and for some reason in the restaurant, it'll click on. So I comment, and then boom, it'll throw me out. And I click on and comment. So then I said, "Ah, screw this." But that's what I was doing, man. And now that I walked out, I'm able to
Tom.
to get decent internet signal. Look at
Oh.
the church.
Ooh, that Catholic church?
Yes.
Oh wow. Go in there, convert.
No. But I went in there, man. Let me tell you, it's beautiful. They were actually having mass while when I
You
went
should go
in.
visit Christ. He's in the real presence in the Eucharist right
And
there.
you
You
have
can say,
a-
hi
No,
God.
he's not.
Yeah, totally. He totally is.
He's definitely not.
He's totally there. He's
No,
everywhere.
he's not.
He's totally there. You see, God, boom. Yes, I'm there. Look, even the circle right there. Everybody see the circle? Because I can totally see a circle. They see that's the Eucharist right there in a circle. You see? Okay, and on that note, and Osmo, you can kick us off now. Guys, it was wonderful. Sam, any last words?
No.
No?
I'm good for today.
I'm good too. You see? And he's back.
Guys, have a great day. Are y'all done?
Yes. Bye.
Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. You still believe in all that crap? I don't. And see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. Hopefully, we'll have good signal.
Yeah,
Guys,
good.
thanks for
Oh.
haters.
Bye.
God bless. Bye.